I remember during the NCLEX preparation, they bought our materials for us, right? They will send you, they will ship how do you call it, the learning materials. We use Kaplan at the time. And whoever used Kaplan would attest to the fact that Kaplan was very difficult.
Yeah.
I remember I was learning with some advanced students, and then when they take their test, they will come like they were scoring like 90, sometimes 95 and other thing. When I take my Kaplan, I'm around 75. And the guy was like, so there's this guy that I used to study with. So one day I gave I opened one of my tests for him to come and do. Oh yeah, I say I saw the Kaplan, the OJB, like, yeah, but then I must say that it was such an awesome training.
Okay.
The material was good. We also had like somebody who kind of check on us day in and day out, making sure that you are on time, you are finishing your assignments and all of that. And then with time, they took us through all the stuff. Like they'll send you all the documentation, you go through, and then finally it was time for me to go take my NCLEX. They booked my flight for me. I must first time even flying. I went to India to go take my test, and I came back.
Wow.
Our time, I think I passed my NCLEX somewhere November 2019, and then they did the application for me, and they used the premium for my I-140. And within 14 days, it was approved.
Yeah.
At the time, that's how fast it was.
Yeah.
So, back and forth. So December 2020, I had my visa, I think around early December, and then I traveled late December to the United States. And then, my job was ready as any other RN coming from Ghana. My hospital was really great. Like, I will not mention the hospital's name anyway. It was really great. I don't want to be advertising for people.
I understand.
Yeah. So they are, how do you call it? The way they took us through orientation and everything really prepared us well. We started working fully after, I think, 3 months. That's how much they took us through the orientation. Because here the lawsuit and those things, so they always want to make sure that you are, well equipped and go through all the compliance and other things, so that when the law issues come,
you won't say I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, like they always say, you have to cover your butt. So at least the management will do everything humanly possible to cover their butt, so that when something happens, they say, you went through this training, didn't you? You also signed that indeed you know how to do it. So yeah, we went through it. I might say OGP was great to me. I didn't have any single issue with them, like not treating me well or whatever. By then, I had to quit my contract after a year.
Oh,
yeah.
How many years was their contract?
I think their contract was basically 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was basically 2 years. But the issue with OGP is that when you do overtime, they have a cap of 20 hours per week. So even if you do like 60 hours in a week, is it a week? If you do 60 hours in a week, they will just pick 40 hours out of that to count against your number of hours.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Oh, I think I'm lost a little bit, because in the week you are supposed to do 40.
So assuming you are doing overtime, right? If you are doing overtime, let's say you do like 5 days in a week, right? What they would use to count against the number of hours that they have signed with you is the 40 hours. They don't go beyond that. So the Akana I don't know if you are getting it.
Yeah.
They will pay you all right.
Yeah, but it doesn't count towards your contract.
Towards your contract,
okay.
Exactly.
Okay, I understand now. Yeah.
But after a year, I canceled my contract with them, not because I was being treated badly or anything by either the agency or the hospital. I just wanted my own freedom.
Okay. So when you canceled your contract, that's another topic. I just want to know, did you have to refund them some kind of money?
Yeah, I paid. I paid. I mean, they will definitely bring you a bill.
Okay.
It's a breach of contract. So they brought the bill. It was huge. Sometimes you just have to negotiate with them.
Okay.
And then come to the best possible, position that you think you can afford. But it wasn't a big deal because at the time, the travel nursing was great. And I think I was able to use my 1 month, pay to set up the 1 year that I was supposed to.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God. That sounds good, Yeah. Okay, so my other question was going to go back a little. So with OGP, I just want to be sure. If you pay that $200, they said $220, you don't pay anything for the process again. Is that right?
You don't pay anything apart from probably you sending them documents and stuff. And then when you also have your DS-260, then you have to pay those things for yourself and your family. But yeah, that's it. You don't really pay anything. And then when you are coming to, they pay.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That's really nice. So just a little bit about I know I have been, all the people I've been having is Avant. So I'm really happy you are with OGP. And so my mind is filled with questions. With Avant, okay, they fly their staff to Florida, train them, put them back on the job. Do OGP does something like that, or it's absolutely different?
OGP doesn't do that. They don't do that. So OGP would ensure that you are here at least prior to your start of work, so that you'll be able to do all the paperwork. Most states would make sure that you are in the country and you have a physical address to be able to do license endorsement, right? So the state that I came to, Maine, for instance, we're doing that. So you have to come and then get your address, use your address for fingerprinting, and then do your license endorsement before you can have your license.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
we don't have that. We don't have that type of in-house training like the Avant people do have.
Okay.
Initially, I thought it was a disadvantage, but then I don't think it is anything serious to in terms of comparing the two. Like.
Okay, I get it. I mean, I don't think it's anything serious either, because you are already ready. You are coming in. You do orientation anyways. So, yeah. All right. So you did mention that your initial state that you came in was Maine, right?
And I'm still in Maine. I'm still in Maine.
Oh, okay. You're still in Maine.
I'm still just that I travel across the country, across the states. Yeah.
All right. Now, we've had about how you came in. I just love the way you are telling us everything together. So now I won't ask of pay rate and everything. I know it will come in. I'm going to be asking questions towards the travel nursing issue. So now you decided that after 1 year, you are not going to go with OGP again. And so you're going to be doing travel nursing. Is that the decision, or you were going to go to a different hospital?
Reason why I canceled my contract was to travel.
Okay. Okay. So now diving into the travel nursing, how did you, if for instance, let me start with that. What qualifies one person? If I come to the US and I start my contract, what qualifies me to start looking into travel nursing in the first place?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. Yeah, many people think that you need a special license to travel, but the answer is no. All you need as a nurse in the United States to travel is a 1 year or 2 year experience, depending on the agency that is recruiting you, right? But then my advice to people is that travel nursing is very challenging because so you need some form of experience when you come from Ghana to this place. So at least spending that 1 year with a facility is very important,
Okay.
so that you know your left from your right. Because as a traveler, yeah, I'll reserve those for the challenge when those questions come in.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I said I was going to reserve that for the challenges of travel
Okay.
when we get there.
Okay, so basically, you are saying that what I need to qualify me to start traveling is just a 1 year experience
1 year or
or
2
more.
years, depending on the agency that is recruiting you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't need any special thing, nothing except my 1 or more year experience, knowing more about US nursing, and that's it.
Yes, have your BLS and then ACLS. That's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So all the time we have thought that you need some kind of some stuff. This is interesting. This is really interesting. So a lot of us do qualify to start traveling. Now, I have my...
long time ago.
We are going to be running that way. All right. So now I have my 1 year experience. I have my ACLS, BLS, whatever, everything. How do I get a job as a travel nurse? Where do I look?
Yes. Yeah. So there are two major types of travel nursing. We have the local travel, where some hospitals have established their own travel recruitment agency, and they recruit purposely for their hospital or into their facility. That is one. And then we also have the external agencies that recruit and distribute to the various hospitals. And I think one of the popular apps that they use is the Vivian app. So when you go to the Vivian app and you put your credentials there, all the agencies are there, and they pick your credentials and they will be messaging you every now and then. There is a job here, they need travel nurse here, they need travel nurse there. So if you look at the pay, of course, it's a pay competitive market. So you look at the pay, and if it's something that you want, you go for it. But with the local travel, like I said, the hospital will have its own website, and then you go there and then put in the application, right? And then they'll call you for interview and all that. And I think one thing too is that because they give you what you call stipend, that is money that is not taxable. You need to stay about 50 to 60 miles away from your home. That is one of the criteria that they use. It should be that distance must be there. If the distance is not there, you don't qualify to receive the stipend.
Oh, I see. So about 50 to 60 miles away from the hospital, right?
No, yeah, away from the hospital. Yeah,
Okay.
that's your legal home. And you know they are able to check those things because of your driver's license and all that.
Very easy. Very easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so now maybe I have looked through these apps. They keep sending me messages, and then I decide to go with an agency or maybe dive my head into the travel nursing. What do I need to do?
So when you of course a recruiter will contact you and say, hey, we have a job, let's say in California, and this is the pay rate, blah blah blah. You look at it, and if it's okay for you, they will submit your application to the hospital.
Okay.
And then the hospital will organize interview. So after the interview, they will give you the start date and all of that. And then that's it.
Wow. Okay. So basically, I'm going to start work just like I do in my hospital, but this time around, it's just going to be about 60 miles away from where I originally stay. And that's just the difference, right?
That's just the difference, yes.
Okay.
And
All right.
then you get your stipend with the pay and everything.
Okay. So diving into the money aspect, how much am I looking at? For instance, I just have 1 or 2 years experience and I want to go into this travel nursing, and I am seeing pay rates, agencies contacting me. Per your advice, we are not looking at state-wise. We know pay rate is determined state-wise, but per you, Maine, what are we looking at that you think it's a good deal for me to accept? And apart from that, are there other incentives that I should be looking out in that contract before I sign it?
Yeah, so unfortunately, rates have really gone down significantly. Like it's not as we started.
Okay.
But then, if you want a good contract now in the United States, then you should be looking.
I think we lost you. We can't hear you.
Yeah, a call was coming through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you are looking at a good contract, it should be sorry, yeah, so if you are looking at a good contract, you should be looking at somewhere between 2,500 to say 3,500. That's per week.
Per week. Oh, okay.
Yes. And then the contract also has some elements. Some agencies will give you huge stipend. Huge stipend means that they will give you huge amount that is not taxable out of that 3,000 or out of that 3,500, right? So let's say they say your weekly pay is 2,500 or 3,000 or 3,500. But then your stipend, which is what they think is going to take care of your feeding and your accommodation, is like 1,200.
Okay.
So what that means is that they will deduct that 1,200 from your pay before the tax kicks in. You get it? So that amount is not taxable. At the end of the year, when you are filing your tax, that stipend is minus your annual wage or your annual pay or how much you made at the end of the year. So what it means is that if we are both working, right, and you are a staff, you can make money, or I can I can make more money at the end of the year, but then when you are filing tax, your annual salary will be higher than mine because I receive chunk of mine from the stipend. I don't know if you are getting it.
All right, let's break it down. So with the stipends, okay, so they are going to pay. Let me reframe my question. What is the stipend about? Let's start from there.
So the stipend, they are saying that is for your accommodation and feeding.
Okay, so because you are coming from a far away distance, presumably.
You are coming from a far away.
Okay.
So that money is not taxable.
Okay.
It's just a compensatory amount that they are giving to you.
And now we are getting it. Yes.
Yes. So when you are signing, I'm giving this clue because when you are signing that contract, make sure that you go with the pay rate that has high stipend and less pay. You understand?
Okay.
So what it means is that you are going to receive a lot of money that will not be taxed than what will be taxed. So somebody will tell you that, listen, I'll pay you $80 per hour.
Okay.
Right? I'll pay you $80. That's the pay rate. But your stipend is $600. Somebody will tell you that I'll pay you $50 an hour, but your stipend is $1,500 a week. Okay. Of course, I'll go with $1,500 stipend.
Because that is not taxed.
It's not taxed.
But my pay rate is going to be taxed. And for that reason, I'll get less money.
You get less money, yeah.
All right. Now we understand. My audience, I hope we understand it now. Yeah, because initially it was a little confusing. We didn't understand that part.
Oh, yeah, it is. I mean, even there are people who are in the job and they still don't understand. So it is to...
Yeah,
it's confusing. Yeah, it's really confusing.
Yeah, we understand that part very well. Please, if you understand, you just put yeah in the comment section. We get it. Okay, so now does that mean that the stipend that I am going to get at the end of the year, do I have to pay tax on it or I don't have to?
No.
Okay.
No, you don't pay tax on that.
Yes. All right. So now
it's not tax deferred.
Okay.
It is. You don't tax it at all. You don't touch it.
Okay, great. We get it. So in all, it is actually that stipends that makes the money a whole lot. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Great. We get it. Oh yeah, everybody is saying we get it. Please, if you have any questions, keep putting it in the comment section. Very soon I'm going to open up so that anybody that have any question would also come in and then ask those questions. So moving.
And then aside from that, let me chip this in. Yeah. Aside from that, you're also looking at the number of hours per week. It's also tricky. Okay. Some agency will tell you 36 hours per week.
Okay.
And they will quote the amount they will give you. Others will say 48 hours per week and the amount.
Okay.
So you have to just oppose the two. You compare the two. And it's okay, if I'm doing 48 hours and I'm getting this, is this something that I want? Or I should just do 36 hours and pick, let's say, extra 1 day and work. I mean, yeah. So you have to do. Some hospitals will not give you overtime as a travel.
That was going to be my next question, that do travel nurses get overtime? So since you are hitting there, explain it more to us. Yeah.
It depends on the hospital. So like where I am now, as a traveler within a hospital that has its own internal travel agency, I can do as many days that I want, provided there is the need. Right? Even before coming home now, I did 5 days, like before, within the week. You understand? So it depends on the hospital. So when you are interviewing, make sure you ask those, important questions.
Okay.
Are you somebody who would be interested in overtime? or you are somebody who just want to do your 36 hours and have your other days to rest. I mean, it's not everybody who is so much, into me juma, that kind of.
Yeah.
Who are only 36 hours, okay. So if you are the type who would want to do more overtime, you need to ask them,
Okay.
do you guys have overtime? Yes or no? If they don't have overtime and they have like the 48 hour, you can go for the 48 hour instead.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah, because it's proportional. The lesser the hours, the lesser your money.
Yeah.
And the vice versa. Yeah. So you just have to look at it.
Okay, so I understand that one too perfectly. So it's going to be dependent on the hospital and the agency you are going with, and you have to make a decision as to whether you are going to go with the 48 hours or you're going to stick with your 36, depending on the contract that you get. Guys, keep tapping. If you've not followed us, follow us. This is Boss Richie. In fact, I have heard his voice over and over and over and over when I was still in Ghana. And it is really a great opportunity having him here. Yesterday, he told me that I'll be driving home today. When I get home, we can have it. And he said 6. I said, okay, let's do it. And I'm so privileged that I believe he's tired, but he's still here. And we discussing travel nurse. And if you just join, and I know it is a lot of people's dream when they are coming to America that, oh, yeah, bye, I just a travel nurse in Chiapa and Nubini Yebe. So that is what we are discussing. We're looking at what qualifies you, what you have to look out for, and all of that. So, Boss Richie, now we have signed our contract, we have gotten to the unit, and we are working. I have some friends that are travel nurses. How does your pay staff go? Like they are not paid by the hospital, and they have to send in their pay. Is it their hours or
So I understand where you're coming from.
Okay, yeah, I don't know it's that much. That's why I want to hear
I
from
understand.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before I touch on that, I want to touch on how you integrate into the hospital.
That's
when
great.
you get
That's good. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate
it. So if that's why I indicated earlier that, listen, before you decide to be a travel nurse, make sure that at least you are on top of the game. Don't just jump into it because you are interested in the money or because you've heard that there's money in there. The point is that when you go to the hospital, some hospitals will give you about a week orientation, right? The first week, they'll give you orientation, and then after that, you start work, right? Other hospitals will just give you 2 days orientation. Yeah, they give you two days orientation. The first day, the second day, and you are on your own.
Yeah.
And one thing too is that with the America, the hospital, each hospital has its own system that they use.
Yeah.
So you have to be a fast learner. Even the IV pumps that they use,
yeah,
I mean, it differs from hospital to hospital, you know. So you have to be very quick to adjust to those things. So that is what it is. Now, let me come to the pay system. So if you are going with the external agency, the hospital doesn't pay you direct.
Okay.
The money goes to the external agency, and the external agency pays you. Right. But if it is the internal travel agency established by the hospital itself, then you are paid by the hospital directly. So that is the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You were going to talk about the challenges, and we held on with it. So right now, I think we are ready for the challenges. Tell us, what is so challenging about being a travel nurse, and what do I have to look out for if I am going to dive into the travel nursing?
Yeah, so I think I just touched
Yeah,
on
you
one.
touched a little bit on that. Yeah.
As a travel nurse, you have to be versatile. Like you should be able to adapt and adjust to that, changing environment, right? So when you go to a new place, their systems, even some hospitals use different chatting or what do you call it?
Yeah, the electronic medical
The
records, the
electronic,
EMR,
yes.
yeah.
So some people use the, how do you call it?
Senna,
The Senna,
Epic.
others use the Epic,
Yep.
which is the popular one,
Yeah.
and all of that. So if, let's say, you are coming from Senna to Epic, you know the challenge.
Yeah.
You have to learn a lot to be able to equip, and vice versa. If you are going from Epic to Senna, you need to to know all those things. And others also use some archaic chatting system, like, oh yeah, a be archaic. I remember I worked in what do you call it, Virginia, Richmond, some time ago, and their chatting system is just bogus. Like it's just, yeah, but the hospital, they also buy these things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they are expensive. I think Epic is the most expensive one that people, the hospitals buy of late. And even with the Epic, we have additional features that other hospitals are unable to afford.
Okay.
So like they give you the default Epic, like everybody can have access. But if you want the upgrade, there are things that you have to, you have to pay money to get.
To get it, yeah. Additional stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So where I work now, we use Epic, and it is integrated with the IV pumps, right?
Wow.
So what that means is that if you are giving IV infusion or you are giving IV medication, what you do, you scan the patient, you scan the medication, you scan the pump, and from the computer, you send the details straight to the pump.
Wow.
Those are additional features that the hospital has to
pay
spend
extra
money on, to get for you. So one of the challenge is the fact that you need to be able to, adapt to these, changes, right?
Yeah.
And then, most hospitals want to be at the top there. So they want to ensure that excellence is key.
Yeah.
So if you are coming from a facility where they don't care about certain things, and then you go to where they really care, there are facilities that when you are hanging an IV fluid and you don't use that alcohol cap to cap the those entrance, they don't, nobody will question you.
Nobody
But
cares.
there are places that when you go the next day, they are writing how do you call it, an email to you.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Let me tell you an interesting story. When I started my travel nursing job, the first place I went to, I'll not mention the hospital's name, but it is in Richmond, Virginia. Listen, it was an LTAC. I don't know if you know LTAC, a long-term acute care, whatever. So they were doing a lot. They draw their labs. And over there, most of the patients are on vents, this NG tube or PEG tube. So their medication, like you go to where you have 6 patients, you have to crash all the medications and all that. Like every patient's medication has to be crashed and pushed through that tube. You understand?
Yeah.
So it was quite difficult. But that was not the issue. But then you can also meet some of these toxic managers. And the fact that they know that you are all doing same job, but you are getting more than they do, also raises another issue altogether. So I close from work, I go to my hotel, sleeping, and my recruiter will call me. Hi, Richard. I just had a call from your supervisor that you were supposed to do this and that and that, and you did not do it. I'm like I was always getting angry.
Yeah.
So I remember I did just 8 weeks over there.
Okay.
Yeah, it really scared me. I'm like, hey, is that how this travel nursing thing is
Job
like?
is, was that your first
really,
one?
Yeah, my first one.
Okay.
It scared me, even though the money was good. But it scared me. I'm like, hey, am I going to survive this thing? Because every now and then there are complaints, coming from the supervisor, which are really flimsy. Like,
Yeah.
there are things that you think it's not anything to really worry about. And I remember at the time I was giving it to my recruiter. And then again, some people, our friend is having to pour my drink to because listen. So I remember when I finished my 2-month contract, I didn't even tell them I was leaving. I guess that day I went to work, my contract had ended. They were sending me emails. Will I renew my contract? I say, hell no.
Yeah.
Then I came home. So when I came home, I spent a month home, and then I had another job, which I went to New Hampshire. And that's where I realized, oh my goodness, nursing, travel nursing, because it was one of the best places that I've ever worked. The people were nice.
Yeah.
Even the patients were not that toxic. I mean, everything was nice, and that was it.
Okay.
Yeah. So the people that you work with is also another thing, because you are not one of them.
Yeah.
Another thing too is the duplication of costs. Your cost is definitely going to be duplicated because, one, if you're a family man like some of us, you you have your house, you are paying mortgage, and then you are going elsewhere. You have to also go and rent over there.
Yeah.
Right? You are taking care of home, you have to take care of yourself. So that duplication of cost is also there. But if you are a staff, you are there and you are there.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to pay for any other thing apart from this. So I think basically these are some of the challenges. There are numerous, but I think I can only touch on these two for now.
All right. Yeah. I have a few questions, and then anybody who wants to call in can call in. But let's answer some of the questions from the comment section. Someone is saying, what will that affect your tax returns negatively or positively at the end of the year? So I think Kofi US RN was asking when we said that the stipends are not taxed and then your pay rate is...
It's going to be positive. With the tax, they look at the percentage. If you earn, say, I'm just using some kind of example. So if you are earning like $150,000 a year, it will put you in a different tax bracket as somebody who is earning 100,000, right? So if I'm filing my tax and my taxable income is only $100,000,
your returns,
and you that did not receive any stipend, your taxable income is $150,000.
Yeah,
it's going to negatively affect you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I agree with you. That's really smart.
Yeah, it's a positive.
Yeah. So the person that asks is a positive tax returns. Yeah, I agree with you. I think I'm loving it. My mind is all over the place right now. Charlie, boss, Nyamisha, for coming, because you are setting our mind at peace. We've been wanting to do this, though, but Charlie, I say, or baby, near. So I'm really happy I'm hearing all of these informations from you. If you haven't followed us, please do well to follow us. Heaven Breeze is my moderator, so you can follow. He's also an administrator of K&A. You can follow him. You can follow Boss Richie as well. If you have any question, we are going to be addressing that. We are streaming live on YouTube, K&A NCLEX RN. You can watch it over there as well. Fela, thank you. Fela, I'll reach out to you because we need you here as well. I really need you to come here as well. So if you are here, you are interested in sharing your story, sharing your knowledge, experience, and everything with us, please just reach out to me and then we'll look on our time and fix you. This platform is all about telling the good news that we have come to witness. So what I say? Medase, Akosia Medase, Sherry, thank you too. Looking in the comment section, he mentioned a link we can use to look for international nursing jobs. Can he mention it again?
That's the Vivian app. You can download it from Google, or the whatever, depending on your phone.
Okay.
Somebody was asking whether you are assigned to a specific unit or not.
Okay.
So let me touch on that.
Okay.
So of course, when you go, you are definitely going to be assigned to a specific unit. But when there is time for somebody to be floated, say, let's say you go to work and your unit has more than the people that needs to work on that unit that particular day, and there is a need on another unit, you are the first person to be pulled. They will never pull a staff. A staff will, because who do you take? Yeah, that's it. Yes, they don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So somebody was asking, said the internal and then the agency, which one do you think it's a good one?
Yeah, so per my experience, I believe that most of the internal ones, they do have a lot of fringe benefits. Like with time, some even have they pay for your health insurance, 401k and all that. They match all those things. Some external ones also do, but not many. Not many.
Okay.
So, I mean, I would not say this is better than the other. It's all about the money at the end of the day. Just look at it.
Okay.
And then another thing too is that if you are using the internal one, some of the internal one, you can be there till only God knows. Where I am now, they have about 4 major hospitals that we work in. So sorry, a call was coming through. So if I sign contract with Campus A for 6 months, right? After 6 months, they will want me to sign contract with Campus B.
Okay.
So you kind of rotate
in their hospitals.
Within the campus, with their hospitals, yes. Yeah, it's all because of the tax issues, because you cannot be there more than a year and think that it is, how do you call it, an internal travel. Yeah, internal travel. Yeah. So
all right.
they kind of rotate.
That brings me to one question I wanted to ask you about the length of the contract. So per contract, how long is it? And then the other question is that I heard that you would have to stay home for a month. If you can explain these things to us, for us to understand, that would be great.
Yeah, so each contract, the famous one is 13 weeks.
Okay.
Which is about 3 months, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you use 1 week and then, 13 weeks. And then with the external ones, you can work in one facility for, I think, a year or so. And then you take the 1 month break and come back.
Okay. So why the 1 month break?
I mean, it's because of the tax issue. You know, IRS has its own issues when it comes to it's because of the stipend that they are paying. Of course, IRS will definitely want to take
something.
Something from you. So they don't want you to beat the system. So at least you have to take that break and come back.
Okay.
If you are going to be with the same agency in the same hospital. Yeah.
Okay. So that 1 month break is mandatory, right?
Yeah, that is if you are going to be in the same hospital with the same agency
for a year or more.
For a year or more.
Okay, I get it. Someone was asking that with the internal travel nursing, do you still have to meet the 50 miles away from the hospital?
Yes, to get a stipend.
He said yes. Before you can get the stipends, you have to be 50 miles or more away from the hospital. Please, people that are putting in the comment section, message me. Don't message anybody. They are scamming people. I have to let you know. What is the minimum experience required? Zimbabwe, Wambantem. I think we already talked about that. He said that 1 year and above, but make sure that you know your nursing, you know everything very well. Evans, how are you? I think I spoke to you yesterday. Evans is my mate. As a travel nurse, are you assigned to a specific unit? Okay, you answered that already. Yeah, I'm reading from the top. What's the longest contract one can sign up and the minimum? I think he did mention 13 weeks.
Yeah, some people, some agencies, you can go 8 weeks. Okay. 8 weeks, 13 weeks, some 16. Yeah, I think basically.
Okay. Kweku Junior, once and no. Please, if you want to call in, you can call in. Kofi USRN, I'll come on to you. But your mommy ready comments in the kakra. How far do you have to drive? Sean, he's answered that already. What is the minimum that has been answered? I got multiple questions. Is it okay to speak? Yes, I think I am coming to you right now. So, Kofi USRN, you are welcome to K&A platform, and if you can questions, we are here to help.
All right, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
All right. Okay, so that is my next opportunity to take up after my contract ending in a few time.
Which state are you?
I'm in Virginia.
Okay, we already had someone from Virginia. I was thinking you were in a different state. I would have contacted you.
Nah.
Okay, let's go.
So, Richie, thank you very much. So the first question is it okay? Is it allowed to be with one external agency, and then, is it okay to be with multiple external agencies, to be flip-flopping in between?
Yeah, you can. I mean, if only the money is good, you go with this. You can always change your agency. Nobody owns you.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that if let's say I'm with agency A and I work with them for this 13 months, after that I move to
them. You can
I come back to the A again?
You can come back to them, yes.
Oh, okay, all right. And then with the external, as you're saying that you can work for a year, does it mean you can be with the same agency, work with the hospital, and renew your contract for 1 year, and still, if you still want to be with the hospital, come back, and then after the 1 month, and still continue be an external for the same hospital?
Yes. So my hospital that I work now, because we switch hospital every 6 months, we switch campuses. I've been with them for the past, I think, almost 3 years now since I've been with the hospital in Pennsylvania. Yes.
Through external or internal?
Internal.
Okay. So my question was with external. Can you continue to be renewing like that if you think that the hospital you're okay with, but you don't want to be a full staff for them?
Yes, so long as there is the need. So long as they still need people in the hospital, definitely they will assign you.
Okay, all right. I think the next question is...
Okay.
I think I'll come back again with the
All
next
right.
question.
I won't. You can mute yourself whilst you think about your next question. Guys, we are doing travel nurse. I know that is a lot of people. It's been our dream, but we are skeptical about it. We are scared. We are anxious and all of that. So you can come up with your question. I think I am done with my questions. If anything come up, I would ask, hi, as an RN travel nurse in 2 years contract with a hospital, can I do travel nursing bedside, like a per diem? Okay, that's right. Richie, so what's in the question, Nase?
Papa.
Or Pacha said, or like as he's doing his contract, for
okay.
For the 2 year, I think he's binded for 2 years for his contract.
Okay.
Can he do the travel nursing alongside, as a per diem? Like, I don't know if you understand that.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
But then, like I said, it's better to have a year experience.
Okay.
That 1 year experience is very important.
Okay.
Don't take it for granted. Because when you are a travel nurse, they expect your knowledge to be up there.
Yeah.
That is not to say we don't have damp travel nurses. They are. But then what I'm trying to say is that everybody expects you to, put yourself
on your by yourself, like know it.
Yes. So as a travel nurse, the little thing you have to go and ask, how do we do? I mean, people, how
Yeah.
say, Abrante way to
Richie, me orientate back could be a. Me say I say travel nice you betumi ayo.
Of course.
Oh, nye. Okay, I'm crowd. Me say na me di me patient ama no na de o ye me makuma nyina me say Irade Nyankopon. Just say, and the unfortunate thing is they get just 2 days orientation. Or baby, I mean,
Yes.
just 2 days, and I'm like 2 days, it doesn't work. And the system no so you new or be away use Epic or be use different EMR. Not Charlie was that bad.
Yeah, so you can imagine if you are using what are some of the pumps, grandpa? Let's say a Bastard. You are using Bastard in one hospital, and then you go to another hospital and you are using pumps in
pumps needing, yeah.
Yeah. But you see, when you are switching from a pump to a pump, sometimes it's so confusing.
Yeah.
It take you, like my new place, for instance, when I went there, the pump that they were using, it was so weird. It took me like a week,
Yeah.
It took me like a week or so before I got so confident with the pump. I know it's just my bone.
Yeah.
I know a machine.
It's
a machine. So you have to, but the nursing knowledge you need there. So what you say?
And to say you might encounter some bitterness towards you because omo believe say na ye nyina ye nurse for na me meje $40 an hour na wo travel nurse wo gi $90 an hour wuntumi use pump, you know. So sometimes it does happen that way. It does happen. Guys, Mombra in NCLEX Swift me, but my main read the question way and then I'll come to you. I didn't find me who. Okay, I got multiple questions. Okay, then no Makan we. Okay, Makan does one. Do you will there be a time when travel nursing system will be no more? Are there any projections?
As it stands now, no, I don't see that happening now.
Okay.
Because many people are also shying away from being staff.
Yeah.
So when people are not being staff, hospitals are forced to hire travel nurses.
Yeah.
You understand? So the question that people have been posing is, why don't you recruit staff and pay them well.
Yes, that is what I have been saying.
Yes. You know what? Do you know what encouraged me to enter into travel nursing?
Tell us.
So I was working in when I came, I was working, and there was this CNA who had traveled from Mississippi to work on my units, a lady, and then I was chatting with her. Apparently, that lady, as a CNA, was taking like doubled my salary as an RN.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. So she always told me that, Richie, why you wasting time? Like you wasting energy. So like, yeah, what you hear and then getting privy to information, right?
Yeah.
That really encouraged me to, to take that bold decision. Yeah, because she was a CNA and she was earning doubled my RN salary at the time.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
Because she was a traveler.
So the CNA today can do traveling.
Yeah, they can do travel, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how that is doing now, but yeah, when we came, we had travel CNAs, yes.
Okay. RN Legacy, stay with us for a little bit. English Swift, night saying, how are you?
Oh, okay. This guy Swift.
Yeah, Prince.
There are a lot in there. Yeah, Prince said there are a lot in their hospital. Yes, I think Maine has a lot of travel CNAs. They come from Mississippi, Florida, those places.
Okay. English Swift, do you want to talk? And now would you mean? Okay. So Boss Rich, what can I say? I mean, I'm just going to be intrusive, but you can choose to respond or not. What can I say? You did some travel nursing in PA, right? Can you recommend some of the?
I'm still in PA now.
You are still in PA. Which part of PA are you?
I'm in Scranton, I'm in Wicksburg, and I'm in Danville.
I need to reach out to you. What do you say? Or backstage?
I'm like 2 hours away from Philly.
Oh, I see. Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's really nice to hear. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. Kofi Yeba, is there hope for those on waiting list due to the pause? I mean, is there job vacancies? Oh, Minia. Boss, what do you now you travel nurse Casamane? I really
more Ghana.
I am more person.
More Ghana. Do you remember I left that main page that we created some time ago because
OGP
of
group,
impatience?
Yes.
Because of impatience of some of these people on the waiting list. Listen, I keep telling people that traveling abroad is not a right. Right? But is it when you tell people the truth, they get angry and they don't get it. You have to keep it in mind that you follow like I tell people, there are people who when we started this journey, they were our colleagues. We told them, they did not even listen to us, right? And then later they started the process. Now there is a pause. And they want the system to run the way they want it. It can never be. America is America. They decide to do whatever they want to do at any point in time.
Yeah.
And this international travel recruitment, it's not going to be there forever. It could end at a point. Right. So when the opportunity comes, you have to grab it. Yes, it will be about them. Now, so I there. If you person about them, you have to. So the whole thing is about being patient.
Yeah.
I mean, just relax. I tell people the most important thing that you could do is to pass your NCLEX and put it somewhere. Then take control over it.
Exactly.
The only moment that you have control, the only thing you have control over is passing your NCLEX. After passing the NCLEX, the rest, system. No? If they lift the ban, you are through, you are coming. If they don't lift the ban, you are hanging in there.
Yeah.
I know a couple of people who have gone for interview. They have been assured of their visas, but they have not been given because of the ban.
Yeah.
So they are waiting. As soon as the ban is lifted,
they will call them.
Their visas will be issued and they will come. You understand? So it's all about patience. Just relax. Chill. Enjoy Ghana. Whichever country you are in now, enjoy the place. Just spend time with your families. Spend time with whoever you think you can spend time with. That's all.
Okay. All right. So, Sir Ibri, please, sometimes you got to be discreet about some of the questions, especially typing it in the comment section like that. Yemboni dinsa. So what you say? So you could do, we have a lot of names for him that you can do, the current president or something like that. Yes, you are causing depending on that to block the account. So Mr. Obebre, yeah, now I discreet. Uncle T, we call him Papa T, the current president, and now the current administration. You are being discreet about it. What you say? Let's learn that. And now Baha politics or these are the NHR. All right. So Kofi US RN, did you have any other question? Did I see any other question of you?
Yeah, I think he was asking about 401k and all those things. You know, when you have your 401k with one agency, you can always, how do you call it? That money is yours. So you can always pull it into another account anytime. You have control over it. It's not their money, it is your money. So let's say,
if you have any question, keep on coming. Yo, do you have any question? I see your question in the comment section. Yo. Yes. Hi. We can barely hear you, but my voice is so kakari. Okay, so I think he's going to look for it. Yeah. Yo, are you back?
Hello?
Hi, yeah, we can hear you loud and clear now.
All right, yes, I was asking, it was now that I just joined.
Okay.
So I was asking the time that you guys come live so we could also join.
Oh, that's very nice. Are you a nurse in the US or what do you do?
No, I'm still in Ghana.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So this is K&A platform. If you've not followed us, do follow us. We are on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. We do our lives depending on when we are free. We are virtually everybody in K&A is now in the US. So we do our lives, but we come at least once in the week. We can come 2-3 times a week, depending on how free we are in the week. So you would normally see the flyer for the live session pinned on our TikTok page and on our Facebook page as well, indicating when we are going to come live. So if you follow that, you'll be able to catch us when we come live. Apart from that, the videos are recorded and posted mostly on YouTube. So you can watch it on YouTube. Like today's own is still streaming live on YouTube as well. So this is a travel nursing. We are exploring travel nursing in the United States. So you can rewatch the video if you did miss the beginning of the section. I hope that helps you as well.
Yes, I would have to go back and then watch, and then the next time I would have a lot of questions to ask.
We really appreciate
but I wouldn't
that.
like to, yes. So I think
have you written your NCLEX or not?
No, I'm about to start a registration.
Okay, all right. K&A offer a registration package as well. You can DM me or the administrator, and then we can take you in. Is that okay?
Okay, no problem. We'll talk into details. Don't worry.
Thank you, Han. Thank you so much.
All right.
The YouTube channel is in the comment section. It's K&A NCLEX RN. And you can find us. So I'm just putting it here again. K&A NCLEX RN. Okay. Yeah. Hey, boy, hard Jay. Yo. So is the podium okay to start with? Sir Boss Richie.
So per diem, like, sir, you are under contract and then you want to, let's say, have some side job or something. I think, yeah, you can have it. But like I said, you have to assess yourself first. Assessing yourself is very key. Sir, are you okay to go work like in an environment where you are left to do things like probably not have any help when you are drowning, Yeah.
Okay, so he did mention, I don't know whether it's a she or he, Isha, I think it's a he. So he did mention that he already worked in Canada for a while before coming in to start his contract of 2 years over here. So he believes he is more experienced. So if you think you are sufficient by yourself, you can survive the winds of the storms, then you can go. How much can expect for the yeah, I'm on top of one type of mommy right now, and then man, my glasses no. So I believe you are asking that how much can we expect for the pay rate when we do per diem in New York City? Question ready. Boss, one sample.
No, I can't say that. I mean, it's hospital specific. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So, boss, with the travel nursing, he did mention the amount we are looking at. He did mention some of the criteria you have to look at. So I always say that it is good to teach somebody how to fish than to give the person a fish. So he has mentioned the criteria to look out for. If you missed the beginning of the section, watch the full video on YouTube. And then once you are looking at that criteria, it can help you to know that this is a good contract and this is not a good contract. I hope that helps, because our culture will say, yeah, in your travel nursing job, be looking at an amount of $100 per hour. Now, when your contract be now, even if it is good and it's not $100 per hour, you would not take it. But he did mention, say, always make sure that the pay rate they are giving you and that of the stipends, at least the stipend is more in terms of the pay rate. So you could get a low pay rate and get a higher stipends. That way, the stipend is not taxed, and so you get more money than pay rate and it was so, and then the stipend is lower. They will tax the pay rate, and so a bit conform. And at the end of the day, your taxes will be higher. And then I'm there to meet you in pass. So I think that's a very good criteria to look out for. He did mention that look at the hours too. Say hours, maybe more 36, maybe 48. Look at the hours and the money they are going to give you per the week, and be sure say it's correlate. Also look at say overtime, won't mean overtime. You have to look at that before you choose the hours you are taking. I think this is the little I can remember off of my head until wait me share the rest of the video on YouTube. Why, boss, I hope that helps you. Go boy, go on your travel nurse, pesca. Can a nurse use his expired PIN to register with True Merit, or they need to renew the PIN before registering? So Jack, you have to renew your PIN. If your PIN is expired, automatically you don't have a license to practice with. So you don't have a license. So you need to renew your PIN. Admin Patraya Peke covered mommy right now. I said I don't see it early enough. And when I click on mine, it takes 1,000,000 years to actually pick the person. So if you can do that for me. RN Legacy, I'll say the K&A 70. I know you can't forget. Oh, now I don't know Bruni for Bebre Organa. Anyways, but it's not always about money, you know. It's helping the community and also surviving as well. Please, what is the patient to nurse ratio with the traveling? Great. Sir Richie, this is for you.
Yeah, so it's just like any. Like somebody was asking whether it's different from the staff. No, it's the same. Yeah, my staff 5 patients, near my travel nurse 6. I mean, it's the same. It's the same. And then yeah, so depending on the hospital, some hospital will give you maximum 6 patients, some maximum 5, and some 4. So it depends on the hospital. Yeah.
Thank you. User 58. Okay, what's it called? The network. Kofi will say, oh, you have another question. Busy English with the United Travel Nurses. Kofi.
Yeah. Okay. So my question is the difference between the external travel and an internal travel. One thing I know is that with the external travel, I think you are able to choose your own holidays at any time, depending on in between each contract. But when it comes to the internal travel, does it work the same way, and how does it work? If not, does it mean you are entitled for a PTO just like the main staff?
No, you don't. They also have the same opportunity, just like the external. So me, for instance, even where I work now, I can take a whole 6 months off and go back. Right? Yes. So I mean, and between contracts, they will definitely ask you, do you have some requested time off, RTO? So if you do, you just tell them that, okay, now my contract is ending, let's say, ending of August. I would want to start the next contract maybe mid of September. So your first 2 weeks in September, you are having those off to, go do whatever you want to do. So me, for instance, during the World Cup, I took almost 3 weeks off just to come and stay home and watch my World Cup.
Hey, Boss Richie, yeah.
So that it doesn't mean with the internal travel, you also sign on per period, just like the external travel.
Yes. It's just like where I am now, we do you sign every 13 weeks, but you are assured of being on one campus for 6 months at a point. So I mean, you keep rotating. We have 4 major hospitals. So K&A, we have one of the hospitals is in Scranton. Another one is in Wilkes-Barre, and then we have Danville. There are other peripheral ones that I have never been there, but these are the 3 major. Okay, there's another one again in Scranton, in Wilkes-Barre. We call it Guy Singer South.
Oh,
the
yeah.
hospital
I think I have had Guy
Singer.
Singer. I've heard of Guy Singer.
Yeah, so that's where I work. Guy Singer, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So do you get with the internal travel, you get all access to them through the VPN?
No. Internal travel usually is about connectivity. It's the network, So as soon as you start traveling, you meet people, So before I had this Guy Singer job, I was in Kentucky.
Oh.
So I was in Kentucky, and that was also a travel job. What's the name of that hospital? Norton Hospital, something like that. So one night I was at work, and then I met one lady. So during the conversation, she mentioned that, there's a hospital in this state that is recruiting. Their pay is good, blah blah blah. If you can apply, I applied. I also told other friends, they also applied. So that's how it works.
And
We
that's
use the snowball effects.
yeah, snowball effect. Okay, that sounds good to me. That's really Evans. Are you traveling as well, or you are in Geisinger? I think it'll be please the Canada pathway for NCLEX process with the US state. Do you have a video on it on your? No, I do not have a video on it on my YouTube page. I haven't done a video on that. I haven't. I don't know. I have not done one from Canada to US. I have done US to Canada. That is what I have done before. I have not done one. Admin Patraya no apeke amami wa meme tapis wa enye. Evans, I was asking you if you are also traveling. Guys, more question be a more fambra. So K&A, we have the website and we have the place that you do your work application, which is the Next Move. So the Next Move is just a website, maybe our pass or NCLEX or visa screen certificate and visa. You just go to the website and type your Google and type in Next Move. So nextmove.com and then you check for work availabilities. So there are a lot of works, even if you are in the US or you are outside of the US. But then you would have to do your own investigation as to whether do they offer EB3 sponsorship, what kind of visa are they doing for, and all of that. So nextmove.com is also another branch of K&A. It's a free website you can use. So what I say, it's not a paid website. You just type it into your Google. You create your account over there before you can be able to access it. Once you create the account, admin will accept you. Then you can do your job application or US or outside of US, you can use it. And then we have the knafm.com where if you are a nurse looking to start your NCLEX process, you can DM us and then we can take you through the process. Or maybe you've passed, you want a visa screen, flight ticketing, hotel, and that's the K&A platform. You can go there. We have free sample questions for the NCLEX you can use at your own convenience, the number of questions that you want, and then you learn. And so what I say, I don't RN legacy. I said nurse move. I don't know if that's what you're not talking about. I'm not a travel nurse. I am thinking of moving to Geisinger South. Oh, okay, that's good. I think that's all the questions. So please, question be Aniwa. I want to do my last questions with Boss Richie because they are spending I think 1 hour 32 minutes over here already. So if question be Aniwa. Boss Richie, I think I saw in the comments Heaven Breeze was asking, say, can you throw more light? Okay, I think there are some questions. I saw a question, right? Can you throw more light into the pay rates for travel nurses for us? Yeah, I think that's a question.
I think I did mention something like that.
Yeah.
Just that I didn't go into that, but I gave a rate that even though rates have really gone down, but when you are signing up, you should be looking at something between 2,500 and 3,500 now. Yeah, depending on the facility, because it comes with duplication of costs. If you don't sign a good contract, then you are earning nothing. And then I call the staff in cry now as well.
Okay. Now you can say PTO, right? So maybe I'm here, Jumano. As your pay rate, every paycheck be I think 7 hours. Is it 6-7 hours of PTO? Most of munya bibisa travel nurses
No,
get something.
we don't get PTO.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay.
That's why you have the requested type of hours is RTO.
Oh,
you have to request it RTO. So when you are signing the contract, so let's say I want to go to Ghana and my contract ends end of the month, I can tell them I want a month break and I can still come back.
Okay. So my other question is that visa-wise, Obi or only permanent residence visa like an H1B, can they sign up to an agency as an employer, not wire travel nursing, and now yes, sir.
What's the H1B? You know, usually now or more employment is limited.
Yeah.
It's a employer sponsored something,
This,
right?
yes. Yeah.
So you have to be with one employer, you know. So why are you leaving the one that sponsored you into the country? I don't know. I don't know how that works, but all the people I know do travel. I mean, everybody has a green card or it's a citizen.
Okay. Okay. English with Pacha question be now will be Kana. I think we answered this one already. I'm going through the comment. English with me akasa.
Was Richie, you know, as a fan say, oh, and then when you time, I'm a church, Yama. You know, some of us were contemplating, say, young way because we didn't have enough knowledge. Opportunity never cry into me, but now what moody, I think, say, is something we can always watch and then make good decisions. And thank you very much for availing yourself to us.
You are welcome.
Yes, it is. Obi say, is it true that travelers get the difficult assignments? Is it true, Boss Richie?
It's a myth. It's a myth.
It's a myth, right? Oh, I see. I see. Hey, I know your dreams when I want difficult assignments. No.
No, it's a myth.
Okay,
I don't know, but for me, let me tell you one thing. I always tell people that the work is same everywhere. What makes the difference is the people that you work with. The people, the staff that you work with, they can frustrate you more than the work itself.
Okay.
Right? They can frustrate you more than the work itself. But when it comes to the work, it is same everywhere. It's same everywhere. Just that you can have colleagues who are toxic and they can frustrate you. You can have a manager who is so toxic and can frustrate you. But as for the work, assuming going to work with colleagues and everybody like is helping one another. You need help, and this person, oh, can you do this for? I mean, it is what it is. You definitely put through. But when you are drowning and everybody is looking on for you to drown, I mean, you won't love it.
Okay. Yes. My question, I don't know, I have the questions here, but I didn't want to run through all of them. So in traveling around, right, and I know say in being around, maybe your own follow us, I will very much appreciate you. And then keep tapping the encore, so keep power tapping. And then try to join the live sessions whenever you see the flyer. My question is traveling around, especially around PE, where most of the people are white, dominated, what I say. Are there's Yimuka Kora Womuana said I don't want to use the R word internal.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
I work in New Hampshire, which is one of the how do you call it? White dominated. I mean, New Hampshire, they said, Anka PA and why better because PA at least you have some.
Yeah. Nkedem yeah.
Yeah, but the people were so nice. Let me tell you. That thing is everywhere. Wherever you go, you meet them. Whether do you know some of our black people can be more than toxic?
And no crumble.
Yeah, young Crawford na wo krum ha no na akata for omo toxic crampoche. Yeah, kind of I don't know how to put it, but many Ebrofu bebre na juma and benchmark catchers some of them are so nice, especially in Pendifor, Mammy in Pendifor, Papa in Pendifor. No, I am young ones living on any day. I mean, those are the toxic ones. But then overall, no. You meet them. You can't really say you won't, but then it is what it is. We signed up for this, so we keep going.
Okay. Have there been a time where, in case for some reason, no, or contract, no, you would not be able to end the contract? For instance, what signed a 13 weeks contract, but the cost or flaw near the end, you don't like it. Are you able to terminate it? What happens?
Yeah, you can terminate it. You can terminate it at any time.
Okay. Okay. And
Yeah, you can just leave. You can just leave.
you don't have to pay anything or do anything. Is
You
that
don't
right?
have to pay anything. The only thing is that you cannot come back to that agency again. The woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it. I have one last question. Please, with a travel nursing, do you or can you choose a permanent shift like permanent night?
Yeah, that's what you do. You don't do like day, night. If you are going for day, you go for day. If you are going for night, you go for night.
Oh, so you can run both shifts?
No, I mean, just like we do here in America, if you are day shift, day shift. If you are night, night.
Oh, baby, I'm one idea. Baby, I know you.
Really? Unless there's a need and you want to help. Let's say young fan is my code night for 3 nights. Now me person me more. Now night no money opening, but opening day shift. Now me person be for which me I won't do because me day shift in a mempe.
Inti boss Rich buy hanging a night and kwana why sir.
I mean yeah data apart from orientation and I'm here data.
Okay. Okay. Mate. That's it. Please, if there are no other questions, I can ask my last question and I'm what. Okay, so Boss Richie, I know say a lot of people want to do travel nursing. Mr. Amon Patape, Nayanko 30K, travel nursing, and the fear is always there. Before I ask about your last words, I want to ask, you said you terminated your contract and you had to pay. Can you lead us into how to terminate our contract in case we want to terminate the contract?
Oh yeah. So
yeah, because I get a lot of people asking me and I've not done it before. So tell us, how do we do it?
This is the devil's advocate.
I know, I'm sorry.
So if you want to terminate your contract in America, is that simple?
Okay.
I think you need like 2 weeks or a month. I should say maximum of a month notice. Right. You just write to them. To me, I always tell people that you don't really need to explain yourself to the agency. You are not obliged to do that. Just tell them you want to terminate your contract. For whatever reason, it's personal. And you want to keep that. And you have that right to keep the reason to yourself. They will pull you. They will ask you. You tell them it's personal. You don't have any grudge with anybody, not with the hospital or so, but you just feel like you are overwhelmed or something like that. You just want to, cancel the contract. The next thing is they'll schedule meeting with you. So this one is like an email. You send it to them. They will not let you go just like that. I mean, say, maybe there's an account problem like that. So I'll make schedule meeting just to convince you. But don't cancel your contract without securing a contract.
Okay.
Make sure, say already when secure contract. Or start date. 1 year why all the necessary grounds work, Then you go ahead and put in the termination. Who terminated all that? I mean, somebody scan the beba. Say you have to pay this amount of money. When you go into the negotiation with them, they will tell you they don't take part payment or whatsoever. Also, I say $20,000 normally, but they want you to pay that money instantly. If it's 25, they want you to pay instantly. But you know, bet you being because yeah, just be yourself and run your thing. So you have to also be ready to face that, you know, pressure na ebeba. Say also tears way. Now also obey to me. I know more akasa life, that kind of thing, to bargain whatever. Yes, I'm kaya na ukukris kana koma no. Also knew I'm bargaining. Now mo arrival at a midway. Now uches kana mo. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, yeah, this one day. Nobody should hit my DM and ask me that question again, I beg. Because I haven't done one before. And I have heard people say that you negotiate with them and then they reduce the money. So, Boss Rich, in this negotiation, how is it done? Like you tell them to reduce the amount or what?
So, okay. So let me tell you about mine.
Okay.
So when I cancel my contract, they contacted me, and then I actually told them I'm going back to Ghana. Like I just want to take a break. I want to go to see my family and all of that. So it took some time, and now they were coming hard at me. They asked some law firm to contact me. I mean, to, you know, those debt collectors.
Yeah.
So when they came, I also told them that I just came back from Ghana, and then I'm now looking for a job, you know. So I haven't gotten a job yet. Looking at the amount they are taking from me, I can't get it. But if they are ready to reduce it, I can contact my bank for loan and see if I can pay them. So the debt collectors told me they were going to contact my agency. And again, they contacted the agency and they came back and they told me if I can get this amount, I don't want to mention the amount. If I can get this amount, then they are okay. And I said, okay, then they should give me another 1 week. I mean, they do understand. So after 1 week, they contacted me and I said, I've been able to get this. Are they ready for it? They said they were going to ask the agency and come back. I was waiting for them. They came back and they said, I can bring that, and I gave it to them. And that was it. So I was able to slash it about a half.
Oh, that's really nice. That's really, really nice. That's really, really nice. That I'm just shocked. Like, okay, I see.
Obi Bisa said, you end the contract after getting the green card. No, our green cards are issued from Ghana. So when you come here, you already have your green card some few weeks after. Does terminating your contract affect your citizenship? No, it doesn't have anything to do with citizenship. USCI is Omunimo recruitment agency. This country, if you do not talk, oh yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. I mean,
yeah, boss, Nyamisha Pa.
yeah.
Obi say, how does one manage traveling as a nurse and being a family person?
That is another difficult area, you know.
I wrote it down to ask you, but it escaped me. I was like, I need to ask you how you are doing this.
Yeah, it's really tough. So look at me. I am in Maine. Maine is my home state, right?
Okay.
and then I'm working in Pennsylvania. So within like every month, I make sure that I come home and spend a week and then go back. You know, so they do my assignment within a week. They have like back to back. So you do like 3 and 3, which is like 6 days, right? So that you can have 1 week to come home. Sometime I fly, sometime I have to drive 8 hours. So I left Pennsylvania last night around 11 p.m., right? I got to my home this morning around 7:30 a.m.
Wow.
Yes, I was on the road. Yeah, so it comes with a whole lot of sacrifice. But then, I mean, we keep going. We are here because of that. Yeah.
And then I just say I'm hearing things and I'm like, oh my God. And my head kakra because it's not easy, Charlie.
Not at all. Yeah, main our home. Yeah. It's not easy. It's not easy. But then, I mean, it's I don't know, but it's sometimes the fun of it. I like travel because listen, when I'm driving from Pennsylvania to Maine, let me tell you the states that I drive across. So from Pennsylvania, I enter upstate New York, then I enter Connecticut, then I enter Massachusetts, I enter New Hampshire before I enter Maine. Yeah, so you look at the stretch like that. I love to drive, so I don't really care.
The car papa o enye Friday be say enye mu Corolla na mu gina mu twa pictures no.
Yeah, drive.
Oh, that's really nice. Boss, thanks Ade sound oba am so we rest kakra na.
Yeah, I'm still in bed though.
Me tell voice cry. Yeah. Enti wife ye adwuma na say wo hwe nkwala no.
So that is also another. The kids are young; they are relatively young, so she can't really do like any active work if you are not around. So because she's not into any active, job like that. Yeah, I want the best for my kids, so I will not sacrifice their care with. I mean, you know what I mean, like. So, I mean,
care and
yeah, no. And I'm here 3. I have 10, 8, and then 5. So
10, 8, and 5. Into African 5 and Jama this year no be go school, right?
although I should school I say last year because maybe counting 4.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody is saying that God bless it. So all these things that I'm talking about, understanding is understanding. So a partner no end was it's gonna be tough. So those of you who want to travel, we are Bema a communication with your partner, or your banso a communication with your partner. You both have to really understand it. So, ebia bako munkora no susa enya dia bako betumi aye any active job.
That's true.
Yeah, because it's tough. Yeah.
My heading cry just say advanced dance. Easy oh. I want to say the 4th one is on the way.
No. I'm done. Advanced dance. No, I'm done. Hey, what's that? You know what? America had them all. And correct a crew man correct especially almost it's a big issue. So when you be over here, I'll be sure more. A drag, I always say a drag, especially a man back, like so we mother or ma is so I am not a drag back into me my own yet Juma kesiye biasa, you know, me teacher man, it's not easy. Especially man or moment Susana or Muye Juma. Like I don't know how they do it, especially what point night, what kufina or maufina, trika, like it's not easy. It's not easy, yeah.
Nyamishra ubia, Nyamishra munina. This is really, really interesting. I mean, I don't know what to say again. You've said it all, like with a family, with everything. Oh, Nyamishra Opa. Advanced Nurse, do you have any question? Baby Sana. Make sure follow us, K&A RN over here. And then on YouTube, K&A NCLEX RN. If you type K&A, K for Kofi, A for Apple, N for Nurse, NCLEX RN will pop up. Subscribe it. It's for free. Or subscribe and and let's platform grow. So what you say, yeah. This is exploring travel nursing in the United States. And yeah, easy, but he shared everything with us. Ade mo pese ye bepon wo me esem bepon anam the question wabre o wan said your kai. He's been driving from 11 last night to 7 this morning. Na e bi mu ada. Omo until you ko be bepon anam de. Is the video recorded? Why na be say? Please, it's going to be on the YouTube, so you can watch it after the live. License for traveling. I thought he mentioned that, right? Oh,
Yeah,
besides,
you don't need no license.
yeah.
I mean,
So you just have to
need
get a
your-
multi-state license. Is that right?
Yeah, multi-state license. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you are good to go. Hey, munja ye kwakoda.
And states now, multi-states, you know, like New York,
New York,
California, and those Massachusetts, you know, unya so unya contract or no, you make sure you get their license, or you can get those licenses down in case you chance on any contract there, you can go and do it. So a lot of people have California license out of California because California can offer some good contracts, right? Sometimes. So, and we are travelers. So another thing that you should be looking out for a crisis contract. I don't see another. I don't know if you have heard that before.
Yeah.
So, maybe a hospital be on now staff, you know, almost cause strike.
Yeah.
Now almost pay and confirm Juma within a week or two while they try to go on arbitration. So almost solve issue, you know. Then they would recruit people and also I know fire. Yeah,
I'm saying New York, they never fire pa.
I swear, within a week you can make,
Yeah.
some huge money. Madam, for you, but New York, then within a week, it will make you over $40,000.
Yeah. Okay, wait, AJ is in New York. Okay, said they were paying $6,000 for a week. Yeah. But sure, mo, the idea was say upon question be and hope you are follow us. We are always here with new people telling us about nursing in the US. If you are interested in sharing with us too, please reach out to me. Let me schedule you and bring you here. We are doing Rep Your State. We are talking about nursing in all the states of the US. So in case you are working in any state and then you want to come and share with us how nursing is like, pay rates, career advancement and all of that with us here, please just reach out to me, DM me. I will just look at my schedule with you and then we finalize our chats and then we get to talk to people about that state. So please do reach out. What I say, I can do this without the beautiful people I have here. I cannot do it all by myself. So what I say. So if you want to help, just jump on and then come in and help. Today, Boss Richie, after traveling all these hours, still made time for us to talk and look at the number of people. At a point, we were 101 people watching at this time. And some people are watching on the YouTube channel as well. So you can imagine that it's going to benefit a whole bunch of people. And to know, at the long run, we have about 2K people who came to watch or to listen in. And this is going to help. It enlightens us, especially if you are in Ghana, you want a career pathway. In fact, yeah, what Ghana, you need to travel nursing, boss. Yeah, to travel nursing is yeah.
So, Ghana, you see it to be like some huge stuff. Like, how do you do it? Traveling across states, but it's not really. And yeah, it's just the work.
Yeah. Into Uko baby, uni accommodation, you use hotels, is that right? Or guest house, or how does it?
So usually we use either Airbnb or but could be almost friend a Furnished Finder. Furnished Finder or Airbnb. And now say sometimes when you are in a hotel for about a week, whilst working, you establish contact with the staff and they're able to secure you a place. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, baby, you and question across some argument, no, maybe because we will do it. Nyametiase. We'll do it. Shami.
No, one question. What is the difference between in-state travel nurse and the out-state travel nurse? I know the obvious difference is one is in-state, but I don't know why a lot of people prefer to do out-state travel nursing. Do you know any reason?
No, there's no difference. The only reason why I would do out states instead of in states is the pay difference, right? Other than that, why wouldn't you like it to drive 50 and above miles to get same amount that you get driving 8 hours? You know,
Right.
but if you will not have, same or more than, then you are now comparing the, the benefits, like the benefits and all that. Yeah. So me, for instance, I'm in Maine. I travel all the way to Pennsylvania because one, over there, the pay is good. The people are also nice. In all these things, you have to also look at the people, right? There are some environments that you can, like I mentioned earlier, I did a contract in Richmond, Virginia. Their pay was good. I think so far it's been the highest pay rate. But the people were toxic. So I couldn't stay there for more than 2 months. I had to go. You understand? So yeah, I had some here.
And yes, you can inquire.
Okay, I understand now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think we are on top of the hour. We'll listen to our last voice from Boss Richie, and then we'll bring the live to an end. Before Boss Richie will talk, NCLEX Swift, what's your last voice for us?
Nursing is a gold mine. As a nurse in Ghana, Ghana has given you the foundation to come in here. It has given you something no other country can give you. Just write your NCLEX, come in, and when you come, just explore. Sesame boss he came in here using the same route. So we have a mentor we can look up to. So this is the support we are giving you today. And you shouldn't take it for granted. Right? So joining here, hurry up and join, follow the pages, any information that will come up, you will get it. Okay. Yes. This is what I will leave you with.
Yeah, that's it. Advanced nurse, also.
Oh, NCLEX Swift name which kanina.
And then they walk up age away. Age away, your man kanina. Yeah, that's it. Boss Richie, your last words.
Oh, okay. So I would say thanks for having me this evening. It's been a pleasure representing on your page. And the topic was also interesting because it was my area of expertise. And as I've said, people should just, make sure that they are efficient enough when it comes to skills wise before they jump into the travel nursing. When you look at the money alone and then you don't equip yourself, I mean, you jump into something that you probably regret. And all that. But when you have the skills and all that, it kind of puts your confidence level. Also, like the job is such that when you're on top of the game, hospital or crampona, you work with some pride in you understand? So that is all I would say. Just learn and then put yourself up there.
And that's it. And that's it. I really much appreciate you taking time off all of your busy schedule. Anka, by this time, Anka, you are either spending quality time with your kids you haven't seen for a while, or maybe even resting for this traveling across states to come back home. What you say? But in all of that, I mean, you just hit me up yesterday and then it happened. So I really appreciate this. I do. I don't take it for granted. And I believe that my audience too do appreciate that, looking at how interactive they've made it to be and the questions that were coming in. I think it's a topic that everybody was waiting for. And I know that they did get answers for all of the doubt and the misconceptions that were out there were all clarified. Please don't be a stranger to this platform. I know you have a lot of goodies in you can share with us. Looking at say why Juma across all of the states, New York.
Not all of the states, but some of them.
Why chimpa Greg? Kentucky, New York, wako Pennsylvania, Maine, and ukaya dia o kasa betray mu keke no. So the ones that betray mu no, that means you got a lot of experience you can share with us. And please don't be a stranger. When we say about live, if you have anything to share with us, please do share with us now. Yensuya from you. I mean, you've been doing this for us since the organ. I know that you never knew me when I was in Ghana.
No.
Yeah, but na yeti club meeting na yeti ohwani eni abring gidi Yeah, so nyaminsha will be brave for all of that. Yeah, your question be so I better test one and say we'll get in touch and bring you back here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
God
right.
richly bless you so much. Nyaminsha.
Bye.
Yeah. Remaining in Alaska. If I show Minya will be every Alaska. Oh, very much. Nyamia dum ye pa now so. I hope say be able call Alaska. Minya will be only mobile ye Alaska for never. Hey, don't go for Alaska, dear. Anyway, so this is K&A RN platform. If this is new to you, what we do is we support our very own nurses back at home who want to relocate to the Ghana. That's your good mind. We all Ghana. And yeah, easy my but we do have, by the grace of God, the training we have received has equipped us enough. Easy. And guess what? Requires them to party as a can for nurses play.
Maku 7
paragraphs.
7. Edwin Baba.
There they are called Yeah, I promise that my personal life.
The pastor say, irrespective of their race, creed, and all that, I couldn't relate because.
Yeah, Nani Pani, the company, Fafrani,
I said, you're gonna for fire almost.
Sana, we're being trained for international
We're being
purposes.
trained for international nurses. No, please, you know that the training you have received have equipped you enough to be a US RN. It is a one man share fashion. Nabomoding expatiate your kind of say your territories. What I say to all of the places because glory be to God, our training is what we are depending on right here. And you know, come join the K&A team. We here help out. We are there to support you and all of that. So what I say. So on YouTube, we are on Facebook. Mumbai and I am building. Me say they be me share me YouTube. Me see area. They not me din someone in a unkosoro na. Because me din someone is see a be kosoro. The way I met trend, you know. Come a quit like. You didn't call us for that, you know. What is it? Oh, Kunedu, please, do they regard your work experience from Ghana to pay you? Yes, most of the hospitals do. Most of the hospitals. It depends. It's kind of tough, but you're exploring and exploring, exploring. So yeah, they do. Me, for instance, they considered my experience. They considered my BSc as well. So yeah. Obviously, life of Ima. There are more interesting videos on. Yes, there are more interesting videos. Most of the video, me say DIY ni now or betimi ahwa or process. What do I say? Please, can public health nurses to write the NCLEX? Go to my page. I have a full video on there that you can watch on public health nurses. Wow. So what I say? If I try, we are nurse anywhere. Now we state be a DM me. Let's bring you on. Come and share your experience. Yes, Remo Bebre. So I want to have all the 50 states. What I say. So I know it's a time and any idea. And the last time I was having a discussion with one of our very own people that have been doing this NCLEX and all of that. Or I'm saying, I don't do the NCLEX process for anybody again. I'm sure what then? I'll say, oh, it's not worth my time. And I'm like, how? We'll start the NCLEX process now with registrations, with everything. It may take you at least in the 6 months. It be more dear last more than 1 year. And or charge you say $200 or say $250 now. It takes you AJ, requesting and I advanced nurse bet me my AJ about top. I don't know why my own it takes a while when I click on it. AJ won't request you, but I'll say your way. Yeah, okay.
Okay, but I accept it now.
Thank you. So it takes you a long time. I have to be with you. It's not worth the time. Because 6 months, now it's a whole not de bia na questions, not de bia na answering, not de bia na say, not de bia na say. What you say for that 6 months, and I'll pick one shift and go dada. But I mean, I always say that so we are trying to build something big for the Ghanaian community, the African community. We want to be big like Avant OGP, where we will be able to recruit everybody by ourselves, employ you, bring you here, and all of that. So reach out to us. Let us help you out. So what you say? Will you advise you come with H1B or wait? Now H1B in Rosemont, when you be there. So, yeah, looking at the system right, maybe I'd be fabra. Both fabra. Me, I don't kick against any kind of visa you are bringing in. But what I want is that have a plan B. Have a plan. Obi wa betina krumha. How many years? Only plan B. Ne visa ewu. Na ya dene be kwafi no share plan B. And I said ne visa be wu no share plan B. We don't do that. Always. You can come with an H1B. You can come with F1 or obi visa so F2, H4, J1, J2 ni adie ni nyina fabra. If you get it, come. Oh, banana our plan B. And as a nurse, I know say you will be covered. We are nursing in only problem. So what I say, yeah. All right. Please do you dare regard? Okay, I think I answered it. Will you advise you come? I have answered that. Okay. Can mental health nurses from the UK work in the US and meet the state's licensing requirements? No, I'm sorry. Mental health nursing does not meet the requirement. You can do a top-up general nursing and then meet the requirement. Why? Pressure. Me say, Virginia, me bro, here. Emu nsem na emu edidi atem na emu, you didn't call me back and I have been calling, you are not answering. Who edumem kura ya pesa ya peke wo call. Na hey, Ghana ni nim se wafra wo baako wa mpeke. Nti no e bia wa e busy wo be friend back. Eno kura no wa hye no kutupa. Eni obefra wo sabs. Erade. So ye be anything. AJ, what sister for when you approval no?
Oh, sir,
Yeah.
me kasa.
And then I say when you approval Nendra.
Me say me wa Alaska, nti mo he obi from Alaska. Me no experience na me yanyu. Nti me tie ma Alaska.
Me who she crowd. Oh baby, and come to where get touch na. Oh Alaska. Oh New York I order me nya she travel nurse and crowd be bi no akọ baby foforo.
Advanced nurse me chia o. NCLEX so me chia mo wai. Na me mpanyifo no. Me person e ba
You so.
serious. Me ni abre. Nti mo mbo me wai.
Yes, sir, mom part up. You do 30K and there. Mom, you have 80. Let's keep part up. If you have any question concerning NCLEX, I'm here. I will address it for you, so that we can keep on. What is it? Nanekuya, what's HIP? And what is HIP? HIP, a vaccination and answer. Is it a or H1B now? Okay. Oh, it's a type of a visa. Kwewu boys they don't wait. Yeah, na kwewu boy who edwuma wana bread na den na oye. Gasti Firoko. Yeah, diploma midwives, can you help me to come to the US? I beg, I don't have many link who miss Adam. Link cry editor nkure no kura mi nibi. I don't have links to bring. I cannot bring you. The only thing for you is to help you to get your license and then apply for a job and bring you here. So, diploma midwife, dear, go and do degree in general nursing. Eka home. What you say? Nafa bachelor NCLEX nafa bra. Obi ka che also or link or de oba bruchia. No jo $50,000 now chiamana. We do more bro because we do her papa T best and do akko back. This year more the day. Now they are even running number plate too. I don't know if you've seen the videos trending. Omo running who do okay chema they will run the number plate. Say number plate, you know. Emma say this person it's expired or renew and I'll be beside they will come to your place. So where is the link? She has a video on her. Oh, Kweku Junior, all the videos are on now.